we talked a little bit about LeBlanc and Ritson quite a bit as well. Ritson's been great, but LeBlanc, he played game one. I didn't think he looked like his normal self in game one, but he put in a really good effort. In game one, he had a great shot too from the high slot that rang the post that could have changed the game at the time, would have tied her up at two. But last night, I thought he was going to go. He was in warm up and everything, but once the game started, we didn't see him after that. So obviously he's nursing something here, but I'm sure he'll play into this series before it's all over and done with. I'm sure.
That's Strathroy playing mind games with you, Chester. Send them out, get everybody worried and pissed off.
I wouldn't read too much into that. I think he probably felt he was good to go, and then maybe during warm up he just wasn't quite there. So, you can do mind games all you want. At the end of the day, once that buzzer goes, once the puck gets dropped to start the game, these kids they got to go out and play hard, and doesn't matter who's in net. It doesn't matter. It's going to be a great series. Looking forward to the rest of it.
Yeah, he is such a huge loss for the Rockets when he can't go, and he's such a gamer. Just looking at highlights of him, and Halser had talked about it on previous podcasts. He mans the right point, being a left-hand shot on that power play, so that is a huge loss for the Rockets. We'll have to wait and see if he's good to go tomorrow night in St. Mary's. But Halser, what did you see last night standing beside Chess?
Well, there was a striking similarity to game two in Strathroy as to game two in London in the fact that Strathroy scored 3 goals. Stratford scored 3 goals in 6 minutes. Strathroy scored 3 goals in about 10 minutes in the first period and then rode it home. The biggest single difference I thought between game one and game two was, as alluded to by Chess, was the one-on-one battles, puck battles. I thought St. Mary's won probably 80%, anyway, the lion's share of the puck battles in game one, and Strathroy turned the script around on that one. 42 shots. I mean, Ronan, my goodness. They had 40 shots in game one and scored 4 on them. They had 42 shots in game two and got none. Now, it should be noted, a lot of those shots were not what you would call point blank or dangerous shots. There were a lot of shots from the point where no one was in front, and they just kept going at Ronan's glove hand. And he reminds me of a couple of goalies I've seen in the past where they will kind of shade a little bit to their blocker side and then double dog dare you to shoot glove side and then just rip it out anyways. And he seemed like he was baiting them into glove side, and St. Mary's was falling for it. And he's got this little, I don't know if it's a nervous tick or if it's a habit or whatever. He catches